Jordan, your favorite real estate agent. I'm on my way to a closing. Houston, zone to Houston, but it's like in the area between Sugar Land and Richmond. So we are going all the way. I have a lot of time to talk to you. I wanted to share with you, how's the market like in real estate? So Trump won the election. You may like it, you may not like it. It's not even the topic. I don't care about that. I care about the real estate market, and I wanted to get you up to speed with that. So right after the election, we had several calls. Can you help me sell? Can you help me buy? Can you help me buy and sell? Wonderful. I like me a good double dip. And then you orchestrate that they're not homeless in between. You sell one and you help them buy the next, and you need to land it on the spot so no one needs to sleep in their car with their 5 cats and 2 dogs and all of that. And I was like, oh wow, the market is taking off like a rocket the day after election. Amazing. I'm ready. Cracking my knuckles. And then it was a little bit silent again, and then last week it was very busy again. So last week alone I got 3 new clients. 2 of them buy and sell, and 1 of them only buy. And 1 of them so hot we literally signed all our documents, crossing our T's, dotting our I's on all the forms, all the disclosures for their protection. And then we went out same day house hunting. The houses we saw were not so good, but it's often helpful to go out once and see what we don't like, so next time I can help better. And we actually look at the houses that are a very good fit in the financial criteria, and we actually figured out we need 1 more bedroom, so we're looking for that. What I do see currently is that all of a sudden our buyers understand that most likely next year will take off like a rocket, and it will probably not get cheaper from here. And that is gambling. That is not real estate investing. If you are ready to buy your home, make sure you buy the right home. That is more important, in my opinion, buying the right home in the right neighborhood than buying cheap. Cheap is not always the best. You're buying a house that no one wanted potentially, and when you want to resell it, guess what? Also no one wants it, because it just has no curb appeal. Or we saw one and the whole backyard was concrete. I'm like, let's not buy it, because you hate it, everybody else also hates it, trust me. There we go. Just go by instead of riding my booty. That's always a good idea. You know, they hit the gas just to be right in front of you. Whatever. Better before me so they don't hit me in the back. Crazy drivers. What was I saying? If you want to buy, be careful to not wait with everybody else. Everybody says, oh yeah, the holidays. I'm like, well, Thanksgiving will come and go, Christmas will come and go, New Year will come and go, but you will still be unsatisfied with your living situation. At one point you got to get going. It will be much more comfortable for you to get going now. Getting pre-approved is like the most simple thing under the sun. If we have issues with getting pre-approved, it is a good time to clean that up. Don't wait too long. And once you're pre-approved, you know what always happens? Opportunity hits. The moment you're pre-approved, I don't know if that is like some kind of universe secret. The moment people are prepared, opportunity hits. And I tell them ahead of time, I'm like, buckle your seatbelt. It might happen quicker than you think, because that's what I see over and over. And then they're like, Julia, you know what? We found the house. This morning I got a text message. They found one house. We want to see it Saturday early afternoon, and they said, oh, we found a second one. I'm like, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Picky. They say they're so picky about the house. All of a sudden we have 2 that we like, and that's what I see over and over. People think they are not finding something. People think they're complicated about their criteria. All of a sudden that is out of the window when they have their budget, and now we are seriously shopping. Now we are really able to look for something and say, do we actually like it or not? And all of a sudden, often people start liking it. And between you and me, I've never had a buyer that had buyer's remorse. So it's not that they just get in a rush and they just buy whatever. So far, everybody actually loved it. Sorry, people are driving crazy here. Everybody's like slamming the brakes. And I already saw four deers on the street. They were hit here. Like, what a mess on 99. Is it deer season? If anyone wants to make deer sausage, go on 99. There is plenty. You just gotta pick it up. What was I saying? The sellers right now are hesitant. Our inventory that we have on the market, the pretty homes are moving in a blink, and then we have a whole lot of ugly ducklings. Those people that have to sell. We have a lot of people being financially tight. They have to sell because they can't make their credit card payment. We have some. Yesterday, actually, a client of mine was interested in a property, and they're in pre-foreclosure. Unfortunately, they reached out to their agent so late. The house will go in the house will be foreclosed before we have a chance to close on it, because we are using financing and the lender says, I'm done, this is too much weight, so the house will be gone, so we are not able to buy it anymore. Oh, this crazy driver is still up there. He almost made a crash. I keep my distance to all the crazy people in life and on 99. So we see that a lot. What means the houses that we have come on the market have deferred maintenance, because when people see pre-foreclosure, do you think they pay someone to clean their gutter? When they have a tiny leak in their roof, do you think they pay someone to patch that? They don't have it, because if they would have the money, they would have taken care of their property. So if you want to come after pre-foreclosures and all of that, be aware, when you are a very skinny pocket buyer, if you have very, very little cash reserves, that might be a very risky purchase for you, because the houses have not been loved on in a long time. Yeah. Okie dokie. So if you want to buy right now. If I tell you this is a beauty and we have a multiple offer, even when we have a lot of inventory, this is the reason. We have all the ugly houses, no one wants them. They have high days on market. And then we have a few that are in tip-top areas, high demand areas, heart of the woodlands or so. They fly off the shelf. And then we also like the one we are closing on today. That is a beautiful home. It was on guys, I think I'm still live. Good grief. I thought I lost connection. Every time I get a call, my Facebook messes up. So what I want to share is just, if you want to buy, get your ducks in a row, because this little spaceship of the real estate market might take off faster than you and me think, okay? So opportunity comes when you are prepared, so be prepared. Otherwise, it will be a sad story. I can already tell you how it will end. It will end that you say, it is too competitive, houses are too expensive, I cannot buy. You wait for the interest rate to come down. Everybody and their mother does that. If you do that, guess what? You will be again losing out. You will again renew your lease for another year. You will not be a homeowner, and another whole round of appreciation is missed out on. Okay, most likely. I don't have the crystal ball to tell the future, but I'm pretty much foreseeing that, because that's what I hear from my buyers. Okay, so we are waiting for the buyers to kick in. The more buyers we have kick in, the more sellers we have that put their houses on the market. Okie dokie. Sorry for the break. I was not even aware that I'm still videoing. Forgive me. I had a little call come in and then my screen goes away on the phone, and I wanted to focus on traffic. Okie dokie. Make it a wonderful day. Okay, I'm here.